Testimony 2, we made it,
this is a whole other testimony. Fun.
Okay. Lock in.
Lana Sky intended to murder Detective Goodman. I think this... So I'm already going against Edgeworth's word. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. So, what exactly is the proof that she called him over? Have we established that yet?
We might.
I'm sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again. The testimony said, the frickin' record said that there's only one stab wound, so I already know how to fuck you. That came out wrong, excuse me. I already know how to get you, now you fucking moron bitch. Is that better? Lex is just staring at me. That was a poor choice of words, I apologize.
Mr. Wright, you're going to do what to the witness?
Listen, it's late, I'm sweaty and tired.
Okay. The victim was summoned from the police department to the prosecutor's office. It does sound a lot like premeditation, doesn't it?
So, if I ordered a pizza, does that mean I'm planning to kill the delivery boy?
Again,
with a knife?
Again, I seriously regret not, screenshotting all of the out-of-context lines from this game, because there's some good ones.
There's some gold.
Mm-hmm.
In any case, the defense may now cross-examine the witness.
And I'm still gonna press everything, but I know the evidence that I'm gonna bring up and where. So I at least have that going for me. Linda's gonna... You've said that, but you haven't told us how you know. That's what I'm about to tell you, rookie.
No.
Oh, no, you didn't.
I know you didn't just say that to him. I believe what she just said was a mere prelude to the story she's about to tell. Try not to interrupt her again.
I mean, if the game gives me the option to, then I'm gonna, so...
Then I'm going to.
Rookie. Rookie mistake. Never interrupt a storyteller. It's like pulling a bun out of the oven half-baked. Something's half-baked here, alright. And it's you. I should have said that.
Did you just accuse the witness of being half-high, Mr. Wright?
Dude, what? Nah.
Mr. Wright!
Why are your eyes red?
Try not to confuse the defense, witness. They're not very quick on their feet. Now, why did you believe the suspect had intentions to murder the victim?
Her actions speak for themselves. Again, how do you know that, You have no proof that Miss Guy called him there. You have no proof that she didn't. I mean, yes, but shut up.
Mr. Edgeworth, thoughts?
No, I only see one in front of me.
There is no record of a call made on the defendant, Miss Lana Sky's phone.
I mean, there is, but it's not going to help us in this case.
We won't talk about that, I guess.
Not yet, anyway. She might have written him a letter. Come on, you could have tried public phone first, at least. It's true.
In any case, the victim came to the prosecutor's office, where he was murdered.
Yup.
Yup, he came.
I wasn't sure that you've come, but you've come.
I have. come.
So glad you get that reference.
I love specifically that clip. I'm sure he had a reason to come to be there. Witness? Why do you think it was the suspect who summoned the victim that day? Back to it, I guess.
You sure she had a grudge? Why? Why? What kind of grudge? Which movie in the series?
Because if it's two!
Well, I wouldn't know that. Of course you don't. That's because she didn't have a grudge. Rookie. I have a lunchbox here. Now, what's inside?
The camera.
How am I supposed to know? It's just... Stop, shut up, no, fuck you. See? We agree there is a lunchbox here, but we don't know what's inside. It could be a cat, it couldn't be a cat, who knows?
If I ordered a pizza...
A person's life is like a... Person's life is like a lunchbox without pretzels, my mom always said.
You never know who murdered the victim.
Don't you agree?
I get it! I don't get it! That's why my lunch was so salty.
Because he came! This check isn't very good with metaphors.
Do you call this condiment, Miss or lack thereof? The suspect had a grudge against Detective Goodman. Will you tell us your basis for thinking this? Or your cringes?
Cringes. It's simple. Nothing else could drive that human to blah 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 blah. A human machine. That's a that's not.
That's an oxymoron.
That is not the right takeaway that you want from this, Phoenix. Jesus.
Please. Can't you find fault with something of substance, Mr. Wright? We already talked about substance earlier.
Yeah, we did.
Note to self, Mr. Edgeworth's sighs smell like citrus fruit.
You need to stop.
Is that the takeaway you want?
You say again and again. How many times did she stab him exactly? Must have stabbed him 50 fucking times.
I can't believe it.
We often say, chop into 1,000 pieces, but we don't actually mean 1,000 pieces. What difference does it make if the deed is done? How come she's getting mad at me?
Let's just say she stabbed him several times and leave it at that. No, Judge, we will not leave it at that.
Leave it at that? This is a murder case, people.
Mr. Wright, you should speak up if you have an objection, you know.
I do! We are leading up to this if you'd let me. Miss Stars turned out to be as short-tempered as she looked when we met her. Challenging her abilities as a detective really set her off.
The short wick burns out the fastest. It's a scientific fact.
See, that's an analogy that... that's an analogy that's actually applicable. I wonder, wouldn't it depend on the size of the candle? Oh, now you're thinking deep. You're thinking a little bit too deep. I mean, add more wax, and even a really short wick will burn longer. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Note to self. I guess I gotta fuck myself.
Yeah.
Obviously, more scientific testing is required.
On this episode of Mythbusters. Alright.
Right, Busters.
So, I'm like 99% confident that this is gonna end in success, but just in case it doesn't, on the extremely off chance, I'm gonna do this, and then
Present
I'm
the
gonna
autopsy.
do this. Yeah, one knife wound. Hell yeah.
It's too easy.
See, yeah, that's actually one of the more obvious contradictions that we've seen, honestly, in any chapter. Just saying. But I mean, it rewards people who are like paying attention to what the actual court record says, rather than just the items of evidence themselves. But still.
And I would like to think that the little, that the dialogue that Phoenix and Emma had at the end of pressing the testimony was a hint of like, hey, there's something here you should present.
Mm-hmm. Like, are we really still doing this on the final chapter? It seems a little bit hand-holdy, but at any rate, you say she stabbed him again and again, but you couldn't have witnessed that. Are you testing me? Well, then I'll test you.
And I'll get a 97!
With my moss surprise. That sounds disgusting.
I'm afraid the moss is growing under our feet as we wait, Miss Starr.
Edgeworth coming in with the roasts now. She
I
is
like
not
that-
happy about it.
I like that Edgeworth has kind of been on our team in this case.
Mm-hmm. Well, to be fair, he probably doesn't like being like constantly badmouthed by our witness here, so.
What do you mean? Why are my shoes green? I shouldn't have to explain this, but let me cook.
He's literally taking it out for us, okay.
The autopsy report states that the death was due to a loss of blood from 1 stab wound. Aha! You're right!
No, I'm Edgeworth.
God! Good show, Mr. Edgeworth.
I'm the one who presented the evidence, so why isn't the credit going towards me? Also, Emma, shut up.
What a hunk. He's my hero, really.
What about my objection? Exactly! What about my objection? No one noticed?
Well, witness...
Again with the bribes. You got the crime scene set, right? That is...
Ooh!
I mean this with very much pun intended. That's tasteless.
Oh. Thanks.
She's just bribing everybody. I hate this. I hate this character, but at the same time, I love this character. I always believed that no one could ever mistake ketchup for blood. But now, I realize that such mistakes are possible.
What do you mean by this?
Mhm.
So, you're saying you mistook something for blood?
When she lifted her knife, I thought I saw blood at her breast.
Why were you looking there?
What can I say? I appreciate a nice bosom whenever I see one.
Based. Continue.
Splattered blood from her victim.
Cringe.
That's why I thought she must have stabbed him at least twice.
Then tell us what you saw that you thought was blood. Testify!
Rage Against the Machine reference that I've already done several times in this playthrough alone. Her red muffler looked like blood to me. Is she wearing one in the picture? Hold on.
Red muffler.
I see a jacket, I don't see a... Was she wearing one in the flashback? I don't remember.
I don't think so. I think it was the same jacket around her neck.
Yeah, so... And that doesn't really look red, even though it's black and white. It looks like a much lighter color, and it's just... what? So... Fuck it, we can present this. Yeah, because
We
she's
didn't
not,
even
she's
need to
not,
press
she's
on
not
that.
wearing the fucking muffler.
We didn't even need to press on
Star,
that.
demand an explanation.
The witness is clearly not suited for detective work.
Would you stop objecting my objections with the same goddamn objection? What?
But I think, but I think the objections hit harder if it's coming from Edgeworth because of how much she despises prosecutors.
Mm-hmm. So, in a way, it's kind of satisfying, even if you're not the one getting the credit.
The suspect was not wearing a scarf or muffler of any kind when she stabbed the victim. And you've proved it yourself with this photograph.
Dumbass. Huh? But that can't be!
That can't be!
It cannot be!
Only a professional lunch lady could be so utterly clueless.
So now you have something against lunch ladies like she has something against prosecutors?
Congratulations. Perhaps you
played
finally
yourself.
found your true calling in life. Harsh words, but based.
In the end, Mr. Edgeworth prevails.
What about me?
Am I seriously just lower than chopped liver right now? What is going on? What the goddamn fuck are you serious? Word for word!
My brother in Christ.
How do we keep doing this?
Let's just pause the episode real quick. You predicted that line word for word, basically. Do you have something to say?
I know that it's a common turn of phrase, but my god, this is kind of sad.
Was my objection chopped liver, and not the kind that she serves?
Was my objection chopped liver? But it was there. A scarf. No, not that, but something red. Really.
My coat. Well now, where were we? The witness has given us an entertaining interlude, but back to business.
What?
Very well, witness. Continue your testimony. You saw the crime and apprehended the suspect. Tell us about that.
Uh-huh. Very well. I do remember some things accurately, at least. Ultimately,
Are you sure about that?
You haven't really been proving it very well so far. Ultimately, we couldn't shake the most important part of her testimony.
The most important part?
Seriously, are you reading my mind?
Like, that's why I was questioning at the beginning of this chapter. Like,
I remember, yeah.
Are you thinking these, or are you whispering loud enough for Emma to hear? And have you been doing that the whole game?
Right. The part where your sister stabs the victim. This next testimony might just be the moment of truth. God damn, how much longer this is gonna go on for. I apprehended the suspect. After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition off to her side. I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. I mean, are you still able to do that? I thought you got fired.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
With what authority did you do that?
Oh, yes. When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. Oh, now you remember that, huh? That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. The chief prosecutor made it to... Let's try that again. The chief prosecutor made to escape, but against Angel Star, resistance is futile.
You are quite determined about this scarf, aren't you?
Seriously, let it go. The moment's past.
The past is in the past. Let it go.
I strike like a snake and bite like a different kind of snake.
And get arrested like a bit.
That's me, Angel Star. That wasn't a very good metaphor. First of all, a cobra is a kind of snake. Exactly. See, that one I kind of saw coming. Don't bother me with details unless you want to get bitten. No thanks.
Someone has to have edited Phoenix Wright to look like the actually emote.
Oh, absolutely.
Note to self, Mr. Wright is weak against poisonous snake bites.
Is there anybody who isn't? I mean, I'm sure if you get, like, bitten by enough venomous snakes, then you get immune to it or something. There's a science there, I'm sure, but let's not get into that.
That one got you?
I don't know why. Well, the chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum. An oil drum? Hard to imagine. Oh, she's beautiful, but deadly. A predator, this one. A leopard woman. Wow.
Very well, Mr. Did you just say wow?
That's how I say I love you in Dinosaur.
I see. I'm not planning to be yet another boyfriend. Very well. Very well, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination, if you will.
Gladly.
Now he's encouraging it.
He's actually on my side. So where is this partition on the floor plans?
I'm sure she means this wall next to the car.
That's what I immediately thought too. That's right.
No, it was left.
There was a wall there, about 6 feet high.
That's 6 feet.
That looks a lot more than 6 feet.
How tall are people in this universe?
She was obviously trying to hide herself. Quite a natural thing for a criminal to do.
And what did you do then?
Quickly caught her.
Answer my question, or?
Yeah, like, how do you still have the authority? That is not the takeaway. You say quickly. Were you close to the suspect? I mean, no, she wasn't. She was on the other side of the fence.
Were you close?
Were you close?
Close.
As I just said, I was only 30 feet away from her the whole time, but there was a fence. Hold on. Does the fence, like, completely divide both of the blocks? Yes, it does. She would need to, like, go up, down, and all around in order to get to her. Unless there's, like, Unless there's a door in the fence that we're unaware of. So, I don't know. Either way. Maybe I should press her for more details. Yes, every time. Yes, always. I'd like to see this on the floor plans, just to be safe. The Lunchland car was... Oh, it was there, apparently.
I'm glad we knew that this whole time. She was a visitor. Thus, she was parked in B block. Parked in B block.
So you witnessed the murder from here?
That's a W. That would make it about 30 feet from the car, yes. How big are these parking lots?
Is that correct, Miss Starr? Why are you stuttering? Yes, that's right. Exactly.
But there was a chain link fence in front of you.
Huh? I went over it, of course. Hashtag parkour.
Weird flex, but okay. Amazing! The cough-up queen, lunch lady athlete indeed.
It would have taken her a little time to climb over the fence.
And I thought the fence would have gone floor to roof or floor to ceiling.
That's what I'm thinking too, yeah.
So she couldn't have gotten to my sister that fast.
Especially in that outfit.
Yeah, right.
With those heels.
Oh, no, never mind, there's a gap.
Oh, there is an opening, okay. So she climbed that shit in heels?
Right? Yeah, that fence was about 9 feet high, too.
And I can't imagine the landing was that smooth, either.
No. So, how did Miss Sky not get away? Oh, yeah, I guess that's it for that. Okay, cool.
Well,
When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. She mentioned the muffler? What exactly did she say? She said...
Oh, hey, it's orbs, man.
If I remembered correctly, I would have told you in my testimony. Or remembered exactly, whatever. cheeky. Anyway, all I heard her say was the word muffler. It could have been the muffler on a car. Because you were in a fucking parking garage.
Just that one word? So, what you heard wasn't the suspect talking to you, but to someone else? Phone call?
That's what I'm thinking, yeah. Yes, the chief prosecutor was talking on her phone. Add that to the court record. Her phone, she can't. I'm gonna leave it be. I'm just walking away from this case. I'm done.
But what if?
By phone, do you mean the cell phone discovered at the crime scene? Yes, ultimately.
Ultimately?
My memory. It's like a... Jesus. It's like a salmon heading upstream, you see.
No, the court doesn't see, Miss Starr.
The chief prosecutor first attempted to use the phone hanging on the wall. Ah, okay.
On the wall?
That's right. Near the car. There was an emergency phone on the wall.
She was going very far. Oh no, she got stuck in tar.
Oh no, it's tar. Apparently, it was out of order. As is this court right now.
And so she used her cell phone? Indeed. We help people get jobs. The emergency phone was out of order that day. Good witnessing.
Good witnessing. Whatever happened to good testifying?
Testifier? You should, of course, add this to your testimony.
And thus activate my trap card. The things I do to please this rookie defense attorney. Okay. Every time you say rookie, I have a feeling you mean that as a slur, and I'm taking offense to it. Okay, so the word muffler was overheard during a call made to...
She seems like the type.
So if this is going in the direction that I think it is, and the word muffler in this case refers to the muffler of a car rather than a scarf, how exactly did that work in the original Japanese version?
That's a very good question.
Because do they also have a word that's like synonymous with both scarf and muffler? Because that I don't know. I'm thinking too deep into it.
With how complicated the English language is, I have serious doubts that they do, personally.
I saw it all. How she tried the phone on the wall, but had to use her cell instead. I'm just gonna keep on pressing, and you adding more to your testimony until it's like 100 text boxes long.
Gotta scroll through all this again.
Do you think you could restate your testimony for the court?
I was going to ask the same thing.
I'll only say this one time, so listen close, rookies.
Dang. Calling the judge a rookie, too?
Yeah, I guess so. The chief prosecutor stabbed the victim and ran behind the partition. Then she picked up the emergency phone on the wall, but it was out of order. So she pulled her own cell phone out of her pocket. There's no way. There's no
the chain link fence, as seen here.
There's no way you climb the fence that quickly. And during that time, I am saying the judges lied. I'm sorry.
I wasn't the one to do it this session.
Had to happen sometime.
I broke the curse! Anyway. And during that time, you climbed over the chain link fence.
Oh.
Then I boldly grabbed her arm. That was on purpose.
You did that one on purpose. Then, when I boldly grabbed her arm, the chief prosecutor hung up her phone. And you saw her doing this.
Hmm? What is it, Mr. Wright?
I don't know, at least not quite yet.
What is it, Mr. Wright?
I guess we'll find out later on.
Next
So,
time on
yeah,
Ace Attorney Z.
I'm gonna have to, like, present something from the court record for that specifically, I imagine.
Probably.
The
phone is going to be presented at some point during this testimony.
She made to escape. Can you be more specific? She brushed aside my hand and ran.
I thought you grabbed her hand.
It was a terrible sight to see, like a dollop of lard on a pate of foie gras. It's always with the lard! Huh?
You know, lard is my first, my first, I forget the exact noun he uses, but my first nemesis!
She even kicked over an oil drum at me. An oil drum? We've already done this?
There was an oil drum lying on his side at the scene of the crime. That was not a question. But it's strange. What's that? If she wanted to escape, why didn't she run the other way? The other... the parking lot entrance!
That's a good point.
That's right!
Thought it was left.
It doesn't make any sense that you would run from behind the partition to the oil drums. Excellent! More mysteries.
I wish we could solve a few before finding more, though. So, Miss Sky tried to run.
I'm sorry my sister is so suspicious, Mr. Wright.
Love alliteration.
Sorry, my sister's so suspicious, sister.
Sister Wright.
Not as sorry as I am.
But you didn't do it. You have to believe me.
Anyway.
And that's it. Yep.
Do it.
Use your cell instead. So, should I present the cell phone? I don't know. No, I shouldn't, motherfucker. The witness's statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor, even though it fucking isn't. I'm just gonna do this. I'm not even gonna bother reading what the rest of the fucking thing is. I'm just gonna do this. Okay.
Mr. Wright? How did he disappear from the courtroom?
Wait, when I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's not true, because she mentioned the muffler before that while she was approaching her, maybe?
Possibly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, hold on. Lex actually makes a good point. She makes a very good point.
We phoned a friend once again.
Yeah, she said that she tried the phone on the wall. However, isn't the phone on the other side of the partition where she wasn't able to see from where she was?
Yes.
Let me take a look at the map here. Yeah, the telephone was on that side of the partition where she couldn't see, so... You're a genius. I love you.
Lex is like 3 for 3 on that.
She really is. Ms. Starr, I have to conclude that you have a personal grudge against Ms. Lana Sky.
I'm stealing your objection once again. The witness is a former detective. Her testimony is unmarred by personal bias.
Well, who would have thought you would be my knight in shining armor, prosecutor? You who, together with the chief prosecutor, kicked me out 2 years ago. The thick plottins. Well, Ms. Starr, this is a fatal contradiction with your testimony. How do you explain this? I don't know what you're talking about, Entropy. Mess with me, and I'll make you cough it all up. Is that why she was called the Cough-Up Queen? Because she always got a confession? Maybe that's it. Oh. Let's look at the floor plans. You said you witnessed the crime from this point. However, if that's true, you couldn't possibly have seen Miss Sky making that phone call.
It really was hidden in plain sight. It was on the tip of our tongue.
It was literally hidden in plain sight, in more ways than one. I believe you see what I'm getting at.
Or not, because you couldn't see the phone.
That emergency phone was on the backside of this partition. If indeed you were in B block, you couldn't have seen it. It's always so satisfying when I get them to crack like that.
Order! Order! What is the meaning of this?
Well, you see, I'm not doing this joke again. It's simple, Your Honor. She's not coughing up lunch. She's coughing up damn dirty lies. No.
That's quite a claim, Mr. Wright. Why don't you back it up with a source? Perhaps you will allow me a question?
The source is, it was revealed to me through the microplastics in my brain.
Tell us exactly what lie the witness has told the court.
Here's where the counterattack begins. I can't afford to get this wrong.
How much money do I have?
I can't afford to get this wrong. The witness lied about where she saw it, maybe, or what she said. Yeah, where she saw it. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be it. That'll be it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, since she claims that she tried to use the phone, but you know she couldn't have seen it through the block B. So. Miss Sky tried to use the emergency phone, but it was out of order. What is significant about this fact? Nothing. Therefore, it would be pointless for Miss Star to lie about it.
Pointless to lie. I can't see.
But say the witness did actually see Miss Sky using the emergency phone. It would mean Miss Star witnessed the crime from a different location.
A different location? Now that's a pointless lie if I've ever heard one.
Before you call my lie pointless, at least let me tell it. Fucking power move right there.
Let me ask a question to our clever wordsmith, Mr. Wright. Just where was the witness when she saw the crime?
I'm gonna assume she was probably in the security office. All the testimony we've heard until now points in one direction, and I'm gonna do this again, just in case I get it wrong. But my gut right now is telling me the security office.
Okay.
The place from where Miss Star witnessed the crime was... Yeah. This is the only place where she could have been.
The security guard room? Indeed. The security room in the underground parking lot is well positioned. It's built on the second floor so you could see the entire lot. She would have been able to see the emergency phone from there. But why there? There are so many other places where she could have seen the phone.
Because Blana didn't see her. Not in this case, Your Honor. The witness, not being part of the prosecutor's office, couldn't park in A block. The only place where she could have seen the crime in the back of the partition is here. That's also true. I remember in your testimony you said you brought a lunch to your boyfriend in the security guard room, yes? Well, Miss Star? Gah. How many years have I been getting the better of men? To think that the tables could be turned. She's really cracking, holy crap. Today, a man has gotten the better of Angel Star. You will be my third boyfriend. Against your will.
Order! Witness! What have you done? You used to be a detective. You should know better.
I'm not turning back. The guilty will be punished. And I'll do what I must to make sure justice prevails. The guilty? She talking about Ms. Sky?
Mr. Wright, doesn't this strike you as odd?
This whole game strikes me as odd. Why stop now?
Yeah, this whole case is striking me as odd.
Why did Miss Star lie? It doesn't make sense.
Huh?
She could have just said that she saw the crime from the security guard station.
But yeah, that is kind of a weird thing to lie about. She must have a motive for that somewhere.
It wouldn't change anything.
Exactly.
Oh, you heard that, huh?
You noticed me?
Senpai!
This photograph tells all. It was the defendant who stabbed the victim.
How does this photo exist? This is clearly from the perspective of B Block.
Yeah, wait, who took this if
Yeah!
Angel
what
was
the
in
hell?
the security office?
Again, this is just introducing new mysteries.
That truth still stands.
It still stands. I disagree, Mr. Edgeworth.
What?
If a witness is found to be lying, they're guilty of perjury. She knows this. She wouldn't. She wouldn't risk this without. She wouldn't risk that without a good reason.
Risk this, risk that, risk this, risk that.
So, tell us what her reason was, Mr. Wright.
Dude, I don't know. Huh? Me?
Who else?
Her, maybe?
Mr. Wright, let's review what we know.
Excuse me. We know I have gas. Ms. Starr witnessed the crime from the security guard station.
We have a reason.
But she lied and said that she saw it from B Block. It must make a vital difference. But what? What would change? Angle of view to the crime? I know it. Difference in lighting? I don't think so. Angle of view to the crime. It has to be that, but just in case it isn't, because again, this game and its curveball sometimes.
Yeah, it's anything but difference in lighting. Or hell, it could be difference in lighting because of how weird some options are.
Why, the angle at which she saw the crime occur would change.
Angel? The angle? What do you mean?
Well, the security guard station is on the second floor, and, she would have sort of a more, 3D view of the crime.
And
Like
this
an isometric
is
view.
important. Why?
I'm gonna be real with you, man. I'm just making this shit up as I go.
Well, you see, the Lana Sky and the,
You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and take that one. I'm gonna take the...
yeah. You're gonna take the L on that one. Mr. Wright.
Perhaps you'd like to reconsider, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Wright, let's review what we know.
Okay.
Okay, I'm doing this shit again. I mean, distance to the crime would make more sense because she's up a floor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this one has to be it, right? It changes the
Surely.
distance between her and the scene of the crime.
My condolences, Mr. Wright. But one look at the floor plans and it's quite clear. The distance between the scene of the crime and the guard station is 30 feet. Didn't you mention seeing it from 30 feet?
Yeah.
I don't see how that would change what she could see.
I object your objection. How do you like it? What she saw is not in question here. What matters is the time it would take her to reach the scene of the crime. Yeah. Speechless now, ain't you? Miss Starr, you witnessed the crime from the security guard station. Now, how long did it take you to go from there to the scene of the crime, where you arrested Miss Sky?
Well, witness?
Do you have any more
No
caviar? You... Yes.
Rubber bands?
God. You ordered the squid wheels, right? You ordered the Squidward. The quality of my lunches has gone from low to inedible. I was bringing a PB&J lunch with fresh boysenberry jam to my boyfriend.
Boysenberry for the boysen friend.
He wasn't in the station, so I waited. I witnessed the crime from the glass-walled station. You have to run down those stairs pretty damn quick. And before I knew what I was doing, I found myself running towards the scene.
With very firm steps. Because reminder, she's in heels.
But the door was locked. I couldn't open it. Really? 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 What?
Really?
No. No. No.
No.
That would take way too frickin' long. And
Yeah.
give Lana a huge window in order to escape. That's why I had to go through the visitors parking in B block.
That's quite a detour.
Very much so. It probably took me at least 5 minutes to get to the scene of the crime. Okay. 5 minutes is in red.
There's a time anomaly here.
I'm just trying to think. The crime presumably took place at 5:15. Lana made the call at 5:18. That's... Maybe this is where I present the phone. Maybe.
The judge can't start.
he's idling in winter.
5 minutes? This changes things considerably.
But it was that woman over there in the defendant's chair who stabbed him. I know it. I have photographic evidence that I don't really know how I got. I swear it. I swear it on my finest plastic spork.
You have a point. And the spork is a wonderful invention.
What an odd thing to say. Would you like another caviar lunch?
Don't you do it, Judge.
It's too late.
Absolutely.
Uh-oh, the judge is a simp.
Mr. Wright, you have to do something.
Okay, let's leave.
Throw
Do I have any evidence to stop this? I think so. 5 minutes between the witnessing of the murder and the arrest? Think about it.
Think about it.
Think! You can make a pasta in that amount of time, if you like it al dente. See, I can make food puns too. I've got lunchboxes that tie pasta into knots, rookie. No, you don't. A 5-minute blank. Isn't that strange?
Strange?
If you were a criminal, what would you do with 5 minutes, Your Honor?
Well, I guess I'd flee the scene. Hey!
Wait a minute!
Wait 5 minutes? Don't get any wrong ideas. I didn't kill anyone.
But you have the instincts of a killer. You would run. But this time was different. Miss Sky dawdled at the scene of the crime. She even had her picture taken. No true criminal would act this way. It's inconceivable! Yeah! Got you now.
Well then, it seems we've come to the end of this testimony.
Thank God, I'm having fun, but my voice is shot.
How do you think I feel?
The witness has a grudge against the defendant, and a blank in her testimony. Mr. Edgeworth.
Excuse me.
Is the next witness ready to go?
Unfortunately, I appear to have overestimated this witness on account of her professional history.
We didn't!
Okay.
We screwed that can shut, Mr. Wright!
We did it! We fucked her! That was
Just
too
record
close.
scratch.
Nope, not close enough. I'm afraid that the cough-up queen has been dethroned.
Get wrecked.
Scrubs. And with that, court is adjourned.
I'm not the goddamn fucking serious. What the word?